Hey there, name's Alex, and I'm no economist, but I'm also not a pollster, because if I was, none of my coffee reading or bean throwing would have been able to accurately and correctly predict the results of the presidential election in the United States, which were more than a week ago as I'm making this recording, but some states like Arizona and Nevada took a while to finally report the results. And anyway, with the electoral college system in the United States, a presidential candidate needs to secure the votes from states, not as much the popular vote, even though Trump did manage to secure and win the popular vote, which was a first for a Republican candidate since before I was born, since 1988. Anyway, the purpose of this video today is to congratulate Donald Trump on winning his second term in office after a brief interruption. This is not his second consecutive term in office. He had a short break after we're supposed to believe and we're told Joe Biden won in 2020. And I'm sitting here wondering how does anyone believe that Joe Biden became the most popular politician in the United States in 2020, and how anyone was even expecting that Kamala Harris would win against Donald Trump this time. I just don't see it. Not that I could have predicted it. I was kind of reservedly hoping that Donald Trump would win this time around, but my hopes weren't too high. And now I would say that it's not time to be overly ecstatic, joyous, and celebratory with regards to Trump's victory. I would say that Trump supporters would do best to be more cautious and reserved in their celebration of the Trump victory this time around. I would also say that I have been supporting Trump since the first time he ran for office. I was also supporting Trump when he ran for re-election the first time, when he lost supposedly to Joe Biden, or that's what we're told and we're supposed to believe. And this time around, I was a little bit more cautious and reserved in my support for Donald Trump than I would have otherwise been, mostly as a result of the war in Ukraine. Because unfortunately, like a lot of other things that we may wish to not be so, the war in Ukraine sadly is. And now it's just for the next 4 years, it's just Donald Trump who gets to be the one who bangs his head against the situation, against the wall that is the American socioeconomic and political situation. And not just that, but also the wall that is the global geopolitical situation, not just with the war in Ukraine, but also with the conflict in the Middle East, with Israel, Hamas, Hezbollah, Lebanon, Iran, and so forth. The threat that China poses and that Donald Trump correctly identifies, and also the global economy. That's things that the world will be looking to Trump for, because it matters who sits in the Oval Office, who's the president of the United States, more than, for example, who's president in Bulgaria. The world cares about who's the president of the United States, whereas even we don't care who's the president in Bulgaria. We care more, let's say, who's the president, who's the prime minister, not so much the president, because our president doesn't really have a lot of power, whereas the president in the United States is actually the head of the executive branch of government, which in Bulgaria would be the prime minister, who gets to form the cabinet and hire all the secretaries or ministers. And we don't even care as much who's in charge in Bulgaria. We just had our seventh elections in 3 years. We're probably going to have more elections. But anyway, I wanted to congratulate Donald Trump on the victory. And now, with congratulations out of the way, it's time to wish Donald Trump good luck, success, a sharp wit, and a cool head, because there's plenty of challenges ahead for him. Anyway, that's all I had for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Write me in the comments about how Joe Biden legitimately won in 2020 and how Trump was supposed to lose and Kamala was supposed to win this time around. And I guess fortify harder next time. And also, if you've liked this video and the channel, subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And I think that's enough. See you later. Bye.